Hi friends, welcome to Sukbi Bath's YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about another vlog af after the success of Plaza Disney. And this vlog is going to be talking about Noggin and Nick Jr. Classics. First of all, both channels were introduced in 2004. Well, first of all, it was Noggin they have as they ran just a few TV shows, and from 2005, Noggin was changed to Nick Jr. Classics as it would be bringing the the olden days of the TV shows when us humans used to watch back in the days in the 1900s. As Nick Jr. was introduced in 1993. Well, basically, Noggin and Nick Jr. Classics were 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 only allowed to be on during the night and also in the midnight. After that program, and after these programs were finished, then the TV show would be closed during the night. So sometimes this would happen in the main program of Nick Jr. and sometimes when you go on to Nick Jr. 2, it'll only present teleshopping. So basically, this is when the adults would be able to see what's going on in terms of finding out their lifestyle. And now let's move on to and then now let's move on to the TV shows that were on. First up, it's Noggin. It used to present just a couple of TV shows like Rainbow, Button Moon, Mr. Ben, Paddington Bear, Thomas the Tank Engine, The Clangers, and Bagpuss. And then Nick Jr. Classics, it started to introduce more TV shows that were on Noggin and also bringing at least 10 programs into the whole program, and that will be aired during the night within Nick Jr. These include Rainbow, Button Moon, Mr. Ben, Paddington Bear, Astro Farm, Portland Bill, King Rolo, Ivor the Engine, Thomas the Tank Engine, The Clangers, The Adventures of Parsley, Cambridge Green, Crystal Tips and Alistair, The Herbs, The Wombles, Trumpeton, and Bagpuss. These were the olden days when everyone used to watch these TV shows in the old programs. But since Nick Jr. was introduced in 1993, Noggin and Nick Jr. Classics were introduced only for the brief time. Noggin only lasted just 1 year, and Nick Jr. Classics only lasted just 5 years. So overall, make that 6 years. Now, my top 12 favorite TV shows in Noggin and Nick Jr. Classics are: number 1, Thomas the Tank Engine; number 2, Rainbow; number 3, Button Moon; number 4, Paddington Bear; number 5, Trumpeton; number 6, Ivor the Engine; number 7, King Rolo; number 8, The Herbs; number 9, Portland Bill; and last but not least, number 10, Bagpuss. However, we need to finish up the last two. Number 11, Astro Farm, and number 12, The Wombles. Now the time. Now we're going to move on to the time. Noggin and Nick Jr. Classics started to be aired from 7 o'clock in the night, and then this will be and finishing until either midnight or until when Nick Jr. opens their curtains to say good morning and good afternoon to everyone who are a huge fan of Nick Jr. and also other TV shows. And then into my opinion. Now my opinion is that first of all, since since both Noggin and Nick Jr. Classics were finished at the end of April 2010, it was announced that Nick Jr. will be changing because the logo needed alterating. It now meant that our old favorites of Nick Jr. had to stop, and everything has changed in there. But 7 years later, come to March or April 2017, I started to get to know Noggin and Nick Jr. Classics and also brought the older memories back into life, where I've decided to watch the old TV shows and also go onto YouTube and to download the many videos that I like to watch. I remember everything then. And also at the time, I've made an idea. Around in April, do a project called Tribute to Noggin and Nick Jr. Classics. This will be starting, this happened around the end of August 2017. Well, this was an imaginary one. I have shown a lot of love and support and a lot of memories that are recorded in my mind about Noggin and Nick Jr. Classics. Both of them have been the best TV shows that I've ever watched during Nick Jr. old days. The best things I've got to know about both Players Disney and Disney Cinemagic. Thank you for watching this video on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and comment on this, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you and God bless you all. Thank you so much.